When it swept across the globe and everyone else brushed it off, I treated it like gold. I picked up everything one by one because I knew the snowball rain was coming. When it hit, countless bloodied corpses would burst out and start hunting humans. At the same time, all food, water, and supplies in the world would become completely useless. If you wanted to survive the apocalypse, cards would be your only source of supplies and special abilities. But as someone who'd already lived through this, I knew. Tonight at midnight, the first card drop was coming. So I bolted out the door right then and got everything ready. And right when the clock struck midnight, a chime rang out, like it came from another world. Then it started pouring, but this wasn't your regular rain. This time it was cards, poker card sized, raining down from the sky. People from the nearby shopping district poured out of their homes, staring at the cards in total confusion. Me? I was going crazy grabbing cards and no picking and choosing. Didn't matter what color, every single one went straight into my bag. These were critical strategic resources. They'd max out your survival odds in the apocalypse. Then in the middle of all those falling cards, one caught my eye, glowing with every color imaginable. A rainbow legendary card? I swallowed hard and sprinted straight for it, dove for it and locked it tight in my fist. The card rain kept going for a full hour before it finally stopped. By then I'd filled up 13 whole bags. Looking at those stuffed hiking packs in the van storage, I'd be lying if I said I wasn't pumped. More and more people were heading out to grab cards, so to keep a low profile, I drove off from the shopping district and headed to the hotel I'd already scoped out. The cards wouldn't activate until after the apocalypse actually hit. For now, all I had to do was wait for sunrise. I hit the bed, let out a big exhale, and passed out. Next morning at 8 a.m., the sky just snapped from blue to black. Thousands of snowballs came crashing down from above, and out of each one burst bloodied humanoid creatures. They charged straight at whoever was closest. I quietly lowered the curtain, completely unfazed. For someone who'd survived 5 years in the apocalypse, what was happening outside was just the opening act, barely even an appetizer. I pulled out my 2 rainbow cards and flipped the first one over. Through a glow of swirling colors, I read the text on the card. Talent, Super Regeneration. Super Regeneration turns the user into a super regenerator. Wounds heal almost instantly. Snap! I tore the card, and a wave of heat shot through my entire body. A slight smirk crossed my face. Not bad. Then I flipped the second legendary card. Item, Safe House. The Safe House covers 200 square meters. Standalone property with an absolute defense barrier. Can withstand a nuclear level strike. The Safe House has insane defensive power, but there's one massive downside. It can't be moved. I wasn't planning on settling down anywhere just yet, so I tucked the Safe House card away on me. Then I pulled out 10 gold cards. Overall, this batch was top tier. Super Strength and Heavy Fist Fighter. Both T0 tier gold card talents. Just then, the door burst open, and a woman in torn up clothes stumbled in. Right behind her, 3 blood zombies. The young woman screamed and reached out her hand. Help me! I walked over and dropped all 3 in 3 punches. The woman was frozen in shock. She just stared at the 3 bodies for a long moment before snapping out of it. Thank you. I looked at her and did a double take. Lynn Warner? No way. Technically speaking, Lynn Warner had saved my life before. In my past life, it was her help that barely kept me alive. Later, our community got overrun by a zombie horde, and I never saw her again after that. Lynn Warner blinked. You know me? You're a celebrity. Of course I know you. That eased the tension a little for her. Can you tell me what's going on? What are those things? I gave her a quick rundown and changed the subject. I pointed at the pile of hiking packs. 10 to 20,000 cards. Sorting them alone would take forever. I happen to need an extra pair of hands. Want to team up? Your job's simple. Just sort the cards for me. I'll handle your protection and take care of your food and living situation. It's chaotic out there, and there are monsters everywhere. But this guy clearly knew something. Sticking with him was obviously the safer bet. Lynn Warner didn't hesitate. She nodded and agreed. She immediately opened a hiking pack and dumped out the cards, and started sorting them with my guidance. After a while, Lynn Warner shook a water bottle and muttered to herself, "That's weird. Why am I still thirsty after drinking this? Water, food, none of it works anymore." I pointed to the white cards sorted into piles on the bed. Gotta get it from the cards. Find a water card and tear it open. A second later, Lynn Warner grabbed a water card, tore it open, and sure enough, a small bottle of water appeared in her hand. That's insane. She downed it in one go and wiped her mouth, then got back to sorting. Around noon, a group suddenly showed up on the quiet street below. A dozen or so young men and women, all armed. The blood zombies nearby spotted them and came swarming, roaring. But this squad was no joke. Dozens of zombies got cut to pieces before they even got close. The zombies had barely hit the ground when Lynn Warner rushed to the window to watch. She couldn't hold back and shouted, "That's so cool! We're up here! Help us!" I frowned. By the time I wanted to do something, it was already too late. The whole squad had already looked right up at us. The squad made their way into the hotel lobby. Joan was clearly hyped. "Lynn Warner, I'm a huge fan. Didn't expect to run into you in Shinshi." Lynn Warner smiled politely and asked, "Hey, where are you guys headed?" "Hunting blood zombies for cards, obviously. Those things drop cards. Get lucky with a blue skill card and your survival odds shoot way up. Want to roll with us, Miss Lynn?" "I'm pretty solid, just saying." "We're good. We can handle ourselves. Come on, let's head back up." I called out to her and turned to leave. Shuin raised an eyebrow. "Hey man, hold up. You happen to pick up any cards last night?" "Cards? Yeah, I grabbed a few." I pulled out a dozen silver cards from my jacket, and everyone's eyes nearly popped out of their heads. Didn't expect to find such a fat target right here. Joan swallowed hard and his expression shifted. Pure greed in his eyes. One person can't use that many cards. Might as well hand them over. "We'll hold on to them for you." I nodded. "Want to guess why I'm carrying these silver cards on me, instead of using them myself?" "What are you getting at?" Juwin hesitated and I cracked my knuckles. "It means you're all about to die." "Ha! There's like 20 of us." Juwin never finished his sentence. Everything went black. He was out cold and face down on the floor. Everyone froze. This guy had just caved in Zhou Wen's skull with a single punch. Xu Wen had a silver tier talent. Didn't even get a chance to fight back. I pulled out a gold card and tore it open. A wicked-looking black blade appeared in my hand. Your turn. Good chance to test how sharp this thing is. Wait, we didn't do anything. We don't want to fight. We're leaving right now. Too late. I ignored them, raised the blade, and dove into the crowd. Screams filled the air. From the first swing to the last body dropping, it took less than 2 minutes. Lin Wanner stared at the bodies covering the floor. She couldn't hold it anymore and dropped to her knees and started throwing up. She never imagined that this guy who looked so calm and put together could be so ruthless and cold-blooded. When you're done puking, search the bodies. Bring me their cards. I sheathed the blade and walked upstairs without looking back. About 10 minutes later, Lin Wanner came back up with a few dozen cards. Lin Wanner, voice cracking, started to apologize.